Welcome to Wayne Stephenhagen Field at Howard Steam Stadium. I'm Chris Conley. It's the final week of the regular high school football season. Week 9 feels like it got here lickety-split. We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff between the DC Everest Evergreens and the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes. A very different season for these two teams. The Evergreens got the conference title for a second season in a row with last week's win on the road at Stevens Point, a place where the Evergreens never seemed to play well. They had a happy bus ride home and a 28-13 win. Marshfield could still grab a share of the conference title if they beat Spash and if the Evergreens lose tonight. For the Old Abes of Eau Claire Memorial, just a different season. Their one win comes against a winless Wisconsin Rapids team. Rapids plays Eau Claire North tonight and could be shut out for the season. Old Abes come in with a 1-7 record. They are 1-5 in league play. Pregame tonight is brought to you by Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty and free roadside assistance at Auto Select, you're good to go. That's Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston and Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. The forecast called for just a chance of rain showers. I think the weather gods will smile on us and it'll be cloudy and windy, but I don't think we are going to get wet tonight. There is a wind about 15 miles per hour. It is blowing from right to left on your Zaleski Sports screen. I have an injury update for you that we're announcing for the first time for DC Everest. The Evergreens featured running back and leading rusher for total offense, Corbin Enzenroth, is not available tonight. If you were with us for last week's Spash Panthers game, you know that Enzenroth was dinged right before halftime. Came out for a series, did play sparingly in the second half, but is not suited up tonight. He's on the sidelines, got his jersey on, but no pads. Corbin Enzenroth not available for the Evergreens. We are thinking that sophomore Andrew Bangston will pick up much of the load. I would not be surprised at all if the Evergreens bring in a second running back to spell Bangston today. It may be Robert Clay, a senior, who has had some totes in the second half of some of the Evergreens' blowout games. To introduce you to the starting quarterbacks, Ty Rohde, sophomore, gets the start for the Evergreens after Jake Stasiak went out in Week 3 with a neck injury. So Jake Stasiak, after that big hit along the sidelines Week 3 against Wisconsin Rapids, has lost the rest of his senior season. Marcus Holmberg is a junior, 6'1", so he's a little bit taller than Ty Rohde. He'll start for the Old Abes, and he'll be back next year, just hasn't had a lot of success this year. Teams will be out on the field, and we'll get today's game underway. National anthem and the opening kick for Week 9 of the high school football season when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Welcome back. This is Chris Conley speaking. If the Evergreens could script how things would go tonight, they would carry a big lead into halftime and would be able to rest their starters. The high school football playoffs begin next Friday, and the Evergreens will be in. We'll find out where they are going. Wake up tomorrow morning. We'll have the selection show. We'll see what the WIAA computer spits out. We are thinking here that the Evergreens will be a 5 seed. You need to be a 4 or better to get a home game. But the computer is a little box of tricks, and sometimes there are surprises. So you check in with our Zaleski Sports channels tomorrow, and we'll know what that matchup is. Pregame is brought to you by Associated Bank. In every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Interesting to see if the old Abes will add a 10th game. Teams that do not make the playoffs have the option of a 10th game next Friday. That is, if they can find a willing opponent, probably someone with a similar record, they can do what some teams refer to as a preview game, give their seniors one more chance, or let some of their underclassmen who will figure into the football program next year, give them a chance to play. This, we believe, will be the Evergreens' final home game of the season, 5 home games during the regular season. No one can quite script the way they think the football season is going to go, right? The Evergreens in Week 3 lose their starting quarterback. Today will be playing without their featured running back, Corbin Enzenroth. I think Corbin would be back next week, that there's no need to use him or risk further injury today. I think the Evergreens may have more than enough personnel to win this game against an Eau Claire Memorial team that has lost 7 of their 8 outings so far. Evergreens won the toss, and the Evergreens are coming down the hill and onto the field right now. Evergreens have elected to receive the ball, so Everest would like to play from in front. A lot of pink tonight. Pink socks, pink shirts, and pink towels for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the month of October. Look along the back of the NFL end zones, and you are told that it's a crucial catch. I know that I was gifted a pink ribbon to put on my Zaleski Sports outerwear today. Evergreens wear the home green, black pants, and white numbers, gold trim. Old Abes are in all white, tops and bottoms, with purple numbers. With this being the final home game of the season, we think, final time on the field at halftime for the DC Everest dance team, always one of the elite dance squads in the state. And the DC Everest marching band is outstanding this year. I believe that they will be performing the national anthem, and it will be their final, the end of their marching season at halftime. The American Legion Guard of Honor will bring the colors out onto the field. Evergreens have lined up along their home sideline. Old Abes will be in their end zone to our left. On the video board right now, the sportsmanship announcement as the colors are being walked out to the 50-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the colors are being presented by the American Legion Post 10 in Wausau.
I see the guys from American Legion Post 10 when we do American Legion baseball during the summer. Very dedicated to their work. Now from Stephen Hagen Field, the Star-Spangled Banner.
Those who are able to stand, remove your cap. Place your hand over your heart for the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Tonight being performed by the DC Everest Senior High Marching Band.
Joe Finnegan and the DC Everest Marching Band to give us the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb's bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That's DC Everest senior Catherine Harmon, one of the featured performers in the Dare to Dream Disney review last week. One of Everest's best, giving us the Star-Spangled Banner. Spent her summer touring with the Kids from Wisconsin, an outstanding vocalist. Crowd here remains standing as the colors are retired. Evergreens will get the ball first. We'll step aside for these messages. Kickoff awaits on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Elite Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care like oil changes and tire rotations, to those more challenging issues like air conditioning, brakes, and engine issues. Elite Auto also offers a full selection of tires to fit your vehicle needs. For your next auto needs, turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business, on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Both teams electing to be introduced as a group will be underway in just a moment. Be sure to check out boundwisconsin.com, B-O-U-N-D, Wisconsin.com. Scores, standings, stats, and written content throughout the week. Here at Zaleski Sports, we get our stats from boundwisconsin.com, and you can too. Now we hear from Joe Finnegan and the DC Everest Marching Band. As the fight song is played, teams are in front of their own benches, and they'll be out on the field in just a moment. Old Abes will be kicking off with the wind, and the wind is just strong enough to be a factor tonight. This is a comfortable night for football. We were up into the mid-60s during the day. It's 60 degrees at kickoff time. Elsewhere, the Spash Marshfield game is of interest. Everybody in the league is rooting for the Old Abes today, as improbable as that may be. The Old Abes come in tonight as a heavy underdog. Andrew Bankston and Silas Weber to return the kickoff from Kellen Brown. Regular season ends tonight, and it starts with a squib kick. Evergreens recover it at the 48-yard line. So, Eau Claire has nothing to lose tonight, so the old Abes can play it loosey-goosey if they wish. The Evergreens will start at their own 48-yard line. Good job by the hands team. Not sure why the scoreboard clock is running here as the Evergreens are waiting to come out on offense. Ty Rohde at the controls for the Evergreens. And the Evergreens open with an empty backfield. Rohde with twins to either side. He threw the ball a lot more in Week 8 against Stevens Point and was effective. Scoreboard clock, which was running after that kick, is corrected to 11:57 and is now stopped. So we're all good here. Rohde keeps it himself. He's right up the middle. That was almost a horse collar. Keeps his feet, chugs forward. Rohde's got 7 or 8 on first down. So the first play from scrimmage, the Evergreens offensive line pushes the old Abes back. Across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Bankston, who we figure will be the featured running back, is at the end of the right side of the offensive line. Man in motion, design rollout. Rohde sidearm slings that. It's caught and dropped. Samuel Duran looked like he had that cradled, and then contact came and couldn't hold on. Third down and 3. Tristan Gast, a junior, comes in. Maybe extra blocking or maybe used as a running back in this set. Evergreens need the 42-yard line. First time the Evergreens have put a player in the backfield. It is Gast, right up the middle, first down, moves the chains. He's got 5. I mean, that is one of the questions. With Enzenroth not available tonight, who picks up the slack? Evergreens put Wes Polly in now, an extra tight end. Gast stays in as the running back next to Ty Rohde. Play action, going to throw. Slant, complete. Defensive pressure was short and soft on Mason Hines, so Hines slides down with a catch and a gain of 7 yards. Rohde's thrown the ball 3 times, 2 of them completions, and there's been no pressure whatsoever on him each time that he's dropped back so far. Xavier Edwards and Mason Hine are the 2 receivers up high to the wide side of the field. Extra blocking on that side, too. Bankston's in motion. Bankston gets his first touch. Met in the hole, still has those feet moving. He's short of the first down.
Andrew Bankston on the carry.
3rd and 1 coming up.
Jace Larson. 3rd and 2.
And it's a long one at that. Evergreens would go on 4th down if they come up short from this spot on the field. Gast is on the right edge. Jediah McCreary's in the backfield. McCreary to carry, dances in the hole and cuts it back. Planted that back foot and then cut it back for a big gain. Down to the 15-yard line. A 17-yard tote. And the Evergreens right now are running backs by committee.
Ryan Schultz and a Gibson. First and 10 at the 15.
First trip into the red zone brought to you by Bruce Orthodontics, providing comprehensive orthodontics care for patients of all ages. Now accepting new patients in Marshfield, and they take most insurance. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Rody's going to throw. Lefty scrambles, gets the edge, going to tuck it and run. Rody's out of bounds, absorbs some contact, and he's out right at the line to gain. They're going to mark him a little bit short. Going to put the ball right at the 10-yard line. Just seeing how Rody moves over to the near sideline after taking the hit on the far sideline. He's just fine. Evergreens looking for points on the game's opening drive. Xavier Edwards is the single receiver down low. They got one-on-one coverage there. I think this ball's going to X. Nope, handoff. Trying to spin out of trouble, just a little bit short is McCreary. Third down. Need to get the 5-yard line. Looks like it's third down and about 1 or maybe 2 yards here. We'll go under 8 minutes when the Evergreen snaps, so they've absorbed the first 4 minutes of the first quarter. Bangston is in the backfield here. No, he's not. That's Tristan Gast. High snap. Gast to carry. First down. Down near the goal line. He is not in. First down yardage down to the 1-yard line. In fact, this ball is spotted inside the 1-yard line. So the Evergreens looking for an opening drive exclamation point. Extra backs in. Rody's just going to keep this himself, I think. Gets the snap. Rody forward. Offensive line pushes right into the end zone. Touchdown, Everest. Without some of their regular personnel, the Evergreens have marched the ball right down the field and are in the end zone. A 52-yard touchdown run to open the game. That's a Serve Pro touchdown. Call Serve Pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. See if the Evergreens are going for 2. Yes, they are. It's a snap to the far side, and the Evergreens 2-point conversion is complete. Into the hands of the kicker, Carson Kempf, who totes it in. It's 8-0 Everest. Old Abes will get the ball for the first time when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
So the Everest strategy of taking the ball first has worked out just fine. Recovered a squib kick to open the game, took advantage of the short field, and they have points. Carson Kempf will kick off. Memorial's got a hole to dig out of, and they haven't touched the ball yet.
The kicker for the Evergreens, Carson Kempf.
Evergreens spread it out for their kicking unit. Everest is going to kick it deep. Why not? Evergreen should have lots of confidence in their defense after allowing just 13 points last week against Smash. This just barely bounces into the end zone. That ball was only a yard or so deep into the end zone and then bounced and came out. It is a touchback. Old Abes will start at the 20-yard line. Marcus Holmberg, quarterback for the Old Abes. Two receivers to the near side of the field. 1st and 10. Loading up the pistol, quarterback will receive this snap back at his 15-yard line. Late shift, now two receivers up high and two down low. Going to throw in the backfield. This is complete but for a loss. Aaron Gundlach makes the catch, but he was behind the line of scrimmage and didn't get back. -3. Old Abes have another play called. They're right up to the line of scrimmage, so up-tempo here. It's on the ground, through the left side, gets the loss back, and a couple more. Liam Mitchell carries. He's got another play called. They're going fast, right out to the line to gain. This will depend on the spot. A catch on the far side and ruled first down. Evergreens cannot substitute. The Old Abes have another play called. So this would have been scripted in practice to have 1, 2, 3, 4 plays already called. Handoff tries the right side, 3 yards. Nick Ludwikowski carrying there. Another play is called. No huddle, right up, throw to the near side, caught, breaking a tackle, and a first down. Oliver Velsic, senior, with the catch. So let's see how the Evergreens respond to that. Again, this would have had to have been planned in practice to have, 6 plays already called? Handoff here. This goes for a loss. Yard or two back for Nick Ludowski. 2nd and 11. And again, no huddle. Quick drop, pass underneath, dropped. Well, that gives the Evergreens a chance to catch their breath. If they want to make some defensive substitutions, they can here. 3rd and 11. No huddle again for the Old Abes, right up to the line. Need to get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. 3-step drop, protection is good over the middle, slanting off the receiver's hands. Pretty good throw. Receiver had to elevate to bring that one in, but it was on the money, looking for Ben Strayer, a senior. Strayer couldn't quite get up there. See if the Old Abes punt or want to go for it. Again, they've lost 7 of their 8 games this season, so they could afford to roll the dice. Aaron Gundlach is in punt formation. Low snap. Almost blocked. Boy, I don't know how he got that off. Bounces and will roll. Almost a disaster. Instead, it'll roll inside the 10-yard line. Evergreens will start with 91 yards of real estate in front of them. So the Old Abes were gimmicky. They had all of their plays scripted, ran them one right after another, picked up 1 first down. Had 2 plays that went for negative yardage. One of them was a catch and one of them was a run. We're sponsored by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Get the best tire prices, period, during the Factory Direct Tire Sale at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Up to $200 back online or a mail-in rebate on a select set of Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Rhodey backed up in his own end. Fake the handoff to Bankston. It's a slant and it's caught. Evergreens have 7 yards on first down. Mason Hines got his second catch. Just like that, the Evergreens have some breathing room out to the 17. Evergreens have huddled their defense up. What if it's up-tempo all night? Well, that could leave some defensive players out on an island for a while. Again, the Evergreens could not substitute on defense because Eau Claire had one play after another called. Second down, going to throw. Protection is good. Now Rhodey steps up and throws it away. Throws it to the Eau Claire bench. That's a good decision. Hine was in the area. The quarterback was out of the pocket. Third down. Everest scored on their first possession. Got a longer field in front of them here, trying to avoid a 3 and out. Need 2 yards. Evergreen shift, extra blockers to the left side. Handoff. Pushed back, and he does not have first down yardage. Gast carries. Gast is about a yard short at least. This is going to be third down and about a yard. And the Evergreens are keeping the offense on deep in their own end. Rhodey is also the Everest punter, so does he quick kick here? No one's back if that's what the play is. Rhodey drops back. He's going to kick this away. No one's back, so this is just going to roll as far as it goes. Evergreens with an early 8-0 lead. No reason to take a chance. Downed near the 40-yard line. I agree with that. Why would you give Eau Claire Memorial a short lead and let them back in this game? Everest defense has been solid for weeks now. Let's get the defense back on the field. Old Abes comes straight out into formation. They have not huddled up yet tonight. Quarterback Marcus Holmberg from the pistol. Got a cluster of 3 receivers to the far side of the field. Got to throw back. This is a double hitch. This quarterback is going to throw, and he's got his man. A trick play. Moves the ball all the way downfield to the 25-yard line. Receiver was back behind the line of scrimmage, so the double pass. No problem at all. It was Aaron Gundlach who will get credit for the reception yardage. And the Old Abes hand off. Got 4 or 5 yards on first down. Nick Ludwikowski carries. Right up to the line of scrimmage again. All up tempo. Handoff, trying to get an edge. Didn't get there. Just a yard or 2 on second down for Aaron Gundlach. 3rd and 4. Again, the Evergreens cannot substitute as long as Eau Claire Memorial doesn't substitute. They've got another play called again. Got to throw. Underneath, is that low or is that a catch? Ruled a catch, but short of the first down. 4th down. Ben Strayer with the reception. Eau Claire Memorial will go on 4th down. Need a yard. And there is motion up front. Did the Evergreens jump into the neutral zone? They did. Evergreens had 8 penalties last week against Spash. You'd like to see that cleaned up. And Memorial does not have to snap the ball on 4th down. 2 minutes to go in a fast-moving first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 12. Going to pass. Protection's pretty good. Flushing the quarterback out. He's out of bounds, and a penalty comes in. This is a loss of 3 yards, but let's see what we've got here. Holding Eau Claire Memorial. I think the Evergreens are going to opt to back him up, even though the first play of the new set of downs went backwards. Yep, going to walk them off 10. Football tonight on Zaleski Sports is brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Ball will move back to the 21-yard line. We'll replay first down, so it's 1st and 20. Holmberg from the shotgun again. Kind of a shovel forward. The Evergreens are not fooled. Nick Lugwakowski is bear hugged. And he went backwards for a yard. Second down and far behind the chains. Trips to the near side. 3 receivers to the near wide side of the field. Kind of locked on, looking in that direction. Slant over the middle. Is that caught? Yes, it is. Short of the first down, but it's a gain of 19. Moves the ball down to the 3-yard line. Aaron Gundlach with another catch. 3rd down and 2. Quarterback keeps it, and he's in the end zone. Memorial has answered. Marcus Holmberg had a block on the left side of the line and a 3-yard touchdown run. The Evergreens don't like that this drive was kept alive on a 4th down penalty against them. Kellen Brown will try a traditional extra point, we think. Eau Claire Memorial's been full of surprises tonight. Snaps a little bit low, no matter. Kick is good. Our new score, 8-7, DC Everest. Evergreens will get the ball back when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Is a half-court shot a good investment strategy? Yeah, that's one question your bank will never ask. Hey, it's Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player. Your bank will also never call, email, or text asking for your username, password, or PIN. That's a total scammer move. Abbey Bank and the American Bankers Association are teaming up to help you spot scams, fight fraud, and protect your money. Think you can outsmart the scammers? Test your scam IQ at banksneverasksthat.com. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Memorial answers after the Evergreens went 3 and out on their last touch. So it's a 1-point game. Evergreens will get it back. Both teams have had the ball twice so far in the first quarter. Both teams have put together touchdown drives, and both teams have punted once. You think the Evergreens are the bigger, more physical team, that the Evergreens over the course of the night should win the line of scrimmage, and maybe that's decisive. But, I mean, you still have to execute. Evergreens playing without their all-purpose yardage leader Corbin Enzenroth, injured in last week's win over Spash. That Memorial player on the top of your screen was offside. There's no flag. Evergreens bring this back out to the 25-yard line. They'll start there. Silas Weber brought it back for the Evergreens. 1st and 10 trees. Here comes Ty Rohde. Andrew Bankston and Tristan Gast, both running backs, are in. 3rd possession of the night for the Evergreens, 1st and 10. Jumbo to the right side, extra blockers there. Snap is high, can't afford a mistake in this part of the field. Pulled down into the secondary, still going. It's a nice run. Bangston forward for first down yardage. Spot him back at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12. Two receivers to the near side. Again, blockers shift to the left. Long count. Fake the handoff, got to throw. Backside pressure. Rohde steps away from it. Now tucks and is going to run. Rohde spins out of one tackle. And Rohde's got positive yardage on a play that could have gone for a big loss. He's out to the 32-yard line. Gain of 4. Hard work in 4 yards. That will probably be the final play of the first quarter. Both teams with a touchdown up. The Evergreens lead 8-7. A 2-point conversion is the difference right now. Second quarter when we come back. This is high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You'll find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
First play of the second quarter, 2nd and 6. Evergreens end around. Xavier Edwards tries to get the edge. Penalty. This is going to be a blocking penalty on the Evergreens. Xavier Edwards did not really get the corner, gets just 1 yard, and I think the Old Abes are going to back the Evergreens up on a hold. Indeed. So the Evergreens are going to be behind the chains. Well, one team, the team that has nothing to play for, has been playing all loose. And the Evergreens, who want to get themselves the best possible seeding in the playoffs for next week, is the team that's playing a little tight. We are brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step. Contact Next Step Prosthetics today. Step off the penalty, move the ball back to the 33-yard line. It is 2nd and 16 from here. Bangston's the blocker. Rohde rolls out, throws over the middle, tipped and almost intercepted. Almost cutting the pattern was Aaron Gundlach. With Ty Rohde, you always hold your breath a little when he's throwing towards the middle of the field. For a younger quarterback, there's a lot that can go wrong. Ball could be tipped, ball's a little high, those balls could all be intercepted. Don't want a turnover here. Evergreens are in danger of having to punt on back-to-back possessions. Rohde rolls out. Throws back into coverage. It's complete, but it's not enough for a first down. It's complete to Mason Hine, out to the 41-yard line. 8 yards short. Fourth down, and the Evergreens are going to kick this ball away. I would imagine that Rohde is going to shift back into punt formation on fourth down. Need the 49-yard line if the Evergreens dare to go for it. Eau Claire Memorial has no one back if Rohde decides to quick kick this. Nope, it's a play. Going to try and pick this up. Throwing to the near side. It's caught. Lunging forward, but short of the first down. Ball's turned over. Samuel Duran needed 8 yards. He got only 5. Eau Claire Memorial will take over, and they're in the plus area of the field. They're going to take over at the 47-yard line. This would be a monumental upset. Memorial, down by 1, has the ball. Misdirection. No edge there for Nick Ludwikowski. Got a yard, maybe less, before Silas Weber wrapped him up. Another play's called, no huddle. 2nd and 10. Handoff again in the backfield, stop for a loss. Nathaniel Briggs on the stop of Aaron Gundlach. Backwards 4 yards, back to the 50-yard line. 3rd down. Need to get down to the 36. Evergreens just have to keep their defense out there. Memorial has not substituted and is not huddled up. Got to throw. Extra pressure coming. Sacked. It's a loss of 8. Nico Kleinschmidt introduces himself to the quarterback. It is 4th and 22. And it's a direct snap, and it's a kick that goes straight up into the air. Evergreens are smart just to get away with this. Away from this. Takes an Everest bounce, goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's a 16-yard punt. Evergreen's 1-point lead is still good, and they get the ball back. Newton Electric brings you high school football tonight. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture. Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online. Their website is NewtonElec.com. On 1st down, handoff. Opening between the tackles and into the secondary. There's a big gain across midfield. Jediah McCreary. McCreary rips off 17 yards. McCreary and Tristan Gast seem to be carrying the workload that would normally go to Corbin Enzenroth. Enzenroth injured last week, not suited up today. Bangston's the blocker at the end of the line. McCreary again, cuts back inside, he's into the secondary again. Down to the 21-yard line, back-to-back solid runs. Another sophomore who's asserting himself. Bangston, McCreary, and Rohde all back next season and the season after that. Yeah, McCreary stays in the game. Why not? Got a throw on 1st down. Protection's good. Throwing over the middle to Xavier Edwards. Up he goes. X elevates for the touchdown. 23-yard touchdown pass. Ty Rohde to Xavier Edwards. Edwards was a standout last week against Stevens Point, and he's got the Evergreens a touchdown, back up to a 2-score game. Pretty. Xavier Edwards, a senior, probably playing his last home game here at Wayne Stephenhagen Field, shows off for the crowd. Evergreens going for two. Ty Rohde takes it up the middle. Offensive line wins the blocking battle there, and the Evergreens have 2 more points. It is 16-7. The up-tempo Old Abes get the ball back when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Welcome back. One of the other Valley games that we're watching, Marshfield is leading Spash. 16-7? 15-7. Marshfield could get a share of the conference title tonight, as we said in our pregame show. Marshfield needs to win, and they'll need Everest to lose. So right now it is Everest that is not helping the Tigers' cause. I'm Chris Conley. Week 9 high school football on Zaleski Sports. Playoff seedings are out tomorrow. Short kick. Bounces straight up and fielded at the 15-yard line. Trying to get to the wing. Big hit. Not a lot of yardage there for Jake Loken. Old Abes, for the first time in forever, are huddling up on the sideline. They will come right up onto the football and are ready to go.
First and 10 at the 22.
Were far behind the chains when they had to punt the football away the last time and got a bad punt at that. Quarterback at a throw, underneath, complete. Short gain of about 5 yards there for Aaron Gundlach. Gundlach, a senior, seems to be a favorite target. They're going to spot him forward out to the 28-yard line. Gundlach's in the slot up high now for this second down play, 2nd and 4. Fake the handoff to Gundlach again. He's got a blocker out there, and he's got a first down. Almost broke that tackle before Vander Truax wrapped him up. Back-to-back completions. Ball moves out to the 36-yard line, and it's a first down for the Old Abes. Everest defense was not set. Doesn't matter. They still win at the line of scrimmage. This play goes back for a yard. Nick Ludwidowski, -1. No huddle. Another play called. Snaps a little bit low. Evergreen some late pressure, taking a shot downfield. The receiver's got separation and dropped it. Had to make an over-the-shoulder catch, so that was a little bit more difficult of a play than it seemed. Again, what the Old Abes hate is that the receiver had a step or two on the defensive back. Ben Strayer, senior. Yeah, the over-the-shoulder catch is not easy. It's not routine, but he was open. On third down, late pressure coming, a sack. Back at the 25-yard line. Logan Lesmiller was a little demonstrative after the sack. Got to be careful of that. Sometimes that gets called as unsportsmanlike in the high school game. This is 4th and 21. So this is an obvious punt formation or punt situation. Gundlach, the wide receiver, is going to kick this away. High and in the air. The Evergreens have no one back. Bounces at the 40, 35, 30, 28-yard line is where the Evergreens will take over. Got all their timeouts, 5:41 left in the half. And an Evergreens 16-7 lead. This is an important drive for DC Everest if they'd like to put some distance between themselves and the old Abes. Domtar Paper in Rothschild brings you Week 9 high school football. They're proud to support our area high school athletes. The Domtar Paper Mill is on North Grand Avenue in Rothschild. Gast is in the backfield next to Ty Rohde. 1st and 10, Everest. Bangston shifted into the backfield and tries between the tackles. Bangston's got 3 or 4 yards. 4 yards on 1st down. To be honest with you, I thought that Bangston would be carrying more of the offensive load. He's only a sophomore, but he's a known quantity. Can be a slot receiver. Evergreens have drawn up a lot of screens for Bangston over the course of this year, and he can be a straight running back. Instead, Gast and McCreary have been toting the ball more for the Evergreens. Again, Corbin Ensenroth not available today. 2nd down, 5 minutes to go till intermission. Bangston again between the tackles. Short of the yard to make. He's out to the 35-yard line. It's 3rd and 2. Evergreens are putting extra blockers in. And Jediah McCreary, who had 2 big runs on the Evergreens last drive, is back in. Evergreens had their quarterback Rohde all the way to the sideline. He's got to hurry to get this play off. Back judge tells us there's under 10 seconds left on the play clock. Hand off up the middle. 1st down, Evergreens. Boy, when McCreary carries, he's got a quick burst of speed. Out to the 43-yard line, and the chains move. Lead Car Toyota says discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota in Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Toyota. State-of-the-art collision center, too. Lead Car Toyota, North 20th Avenue in Wausau. Evergreens would love to drain this clock and come away with points before halftime. McCreary again picks his way through between the tackles. 5 yards. Evergreens don't have to rush at all 3 of their timeouts. McCreary still in the backfield to the right of the quarterback. It's a draw play and finds room on the left side right into the clear. And still going inside the 20. Another red zone visit for the Evergreens. That's a 38-yard run. A coming out party tonight for McCreary. He'll come out here. It's too bad. I want to see more of Jediah. Everyone needs to catch their breath. Bangston's in the backfield now on 1st and 10. To his quarterback's left with singles to either side. Bangston between the tackles. Gets the edge near the goal line. He's in. Bangston with an 18-yard touchdown run. The Evergreens have widened their lead. Beg your pardon. Not Bangston, Tristan Gast. Gast, 23, not 22, carries in for the Evergreens. See if the Evergreens are going for 2 here. They have after their last 2 earlier touchdowns. Looks like Carson Kempt is going to try the regular point after touchdown. Snap to the uprights. Good. Our new score is 23-7. Evergreens have widened on the Old Abes. Memorial gets the ball when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
The Old Abes get the ball back after a Tristan Gast 18-yard touchdown run. Everest ground game carved up the Memorial defense on that last drive. Eau Claire Memorial runs such an up-tempo offense. They've been stuck behind the chains on their last 2 possessions. The Evergreens might actually get the ball back before halftime comes to an end. Evergreens kick it deep, bounces, and goes out of bounds. Yeah, Memorial doesn't huddle up between plays. So a couple of incomplete passes. Evergreens could very easily get the ball back. 2:19 to play. See if the Evergreens want to use some of their timeouts on defense to preserve some of this clock. We're going to assess the penalty on the kick out of bounds, and the ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. Yeah, most importantly, Eau Claire Memorial wants to get the clock down to zeros. They'll get the ball to start the second half. On first down, Evergreens sending pressure. Quarterback moves up and he's down. See if the Evergreens use a timeout here. Evergreens do not use a timeout. We're under 2 minutes. Loss of 8. Still no huddle, but the Old Abes are not in as much of a rush to snap the ball. Fake the handoff, throw high. That stops the clock. Too tall for Aaron Gundlach. See, this is what Eau Claire Memorial has to be worried about. The incomplete pass stops the clock with $1:45 left. If the Evergreens get a stop here on third down, they'll call a timeout. Give themselves a chance to get more points before halftime. Single receivers to either side. Need to move the ball all the way out to the 45-yard line, so it's third and long. Memorial will take a timeout. We'll step aside too. Back in a moment. This is high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Timeout is over. This is the third possession in a row that the Old Abes have been facing third and fourth down perhaps from behind the chains. Blitz is coming. Quarterback steps up. Got to be out of bounds. You see, that's a mistake. That stops the clock. It's going to be 4th and still 8 yards to go and preserves a lot of time for the Evergreens. You need to go down inbounds there, keep the clock moving. 1:37 officially left, and it's 4th down and 8. They've got a quick kick or punt here, right? You don't want to turn the ball over this late in the first half in this spot of the field. Evergreens have no one back, and the Evergreens jump off sides. It's not enough for a first down, but it makes 4th down much easier. 4th and 8 is going to become 4th and 3. There have only been 3 flags in the first half, and they're all on Everest. Maybe Memorial really does go for it here. Need the 45. The defense is soft on that slot receiver, Carter Yeager. Fourth down. And it's a quick kick off the side of his foot that's partially blocked. Rolls forward, only 8 yards. That doesn't make sense to me. If you've decided you're going to kick the ball away, why not give your punter the full 12 or 15 yards to get the kick away? Instead, that squib kick, where the kicker has only 5 or 6 yards of cushion, gets partially blocked. 1:27 and all 3 timeouts for the Evergreens. Evergreens are thinking more points. We're brought to you by Nicolet Bank. Personal banking at its best. Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Edgar, Medford, or Merrill, or online at nicoletbank.com. 3 receivers up high for Ty Rohde. Gast is in the backfield with him. Got to throw. Out to the near side, dropped. Mason Hine was thinking about getting out of bounds, took his eye off the ball. Clock stops, 1-2-3 until halftime, 2nd and 10. Gast is out, Bankston is in. Bankston's going to be in the slot, one of 3 receivers to the far wide side of the field. Blitz coming. Evergreens had the screen called, had the right play, and the throw was bad. Ty Rohde had to rush that throw, looking for McCreary, who had blocking in front of him. So 2 incomplete passes, and the Evergreens have nothing going here. Need to get across midfield and down to the 41 in Old Abes territory. Duran and Edwards are the 2 wide receivers. To McCreary on the ground, into the secondary. The Evergreens are going to go on 4th down here. It's going to be 4th and 3. And it's the Evergreens who have another play called right up to the line of scrimmage. Going on 4th down. Clock's running, a minute to go. Ty Rohde tried a hard count, trying to get the Old Abes to jump. Evergreens may take one of their timeouts after letting the play clock run all the way down. Evergreens will indeed take a timeout. 36 seconds left. Even though the Evergreens let a lot of time run off, they still have 2 timeouts to work with, so the Evergreens can still work to the center of the field in the closing moments of the first half. Why don't we keep it right here? At halftime here at Stephen Hagan Field at Howard Steam Stadium, the DC Everest dance team will entertain, and the DC Everest marching band. On Zaleski Sports, Hard Knocks. Fourth and 3 when the timeout is over. Close game at the end of the first quarter. Just 8-7. Evergreens are back out. Here we go on 4th down. Need the 41-yard line. Rhodey will pass. Throws complete to Bangston. First down. Had that screen set up. Bangston is out of bounds. No, he stayed inbounds. Clock will stop for a moment while we move the chains. Evergreens are hustling up. They've got another play call. Now the clock winds. 24, 21, 19, 18, and the Evergreens are going to call a timeout. Stops the clock with 18 seconds to play. Evergreens up 23-7 and looking for more in the closing moments. All of this because the old Abes could not run out the clock when they had the ball. We'll be back after this message on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back. Evergreens in the huddle during the timeout. Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau offers a state-of-the-art facility, excellent benefits, pay, culture, and more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more at GreatLakesCheese.com. Rhodey will throw. A screen tipped away and almost intercepted. Tipped up and almost into the arms of Chase Schultz. Clock stops as the ball falls harmlessly to the ground after all. Evergreen send 3 receivers up high. Looks like the blitz may be coming again. Heavy box. Rhodey steps up, throws to the near side, incomplete. Over the head of Samuel Duran. 8 seconds left. Evergreen's backup place kicker Carson Kempf has a big foot. This would be a 47-yard field goal, maybe a little unreasonable for the high school game. Do the Evergreens try and pick up some yardage, use their last timeout, and then try for a field goal? Maybe. Let's see. 3rd and 10. Design rollout. Lefty throws. Xavier Edwards has it and falls down immediately at the 20-yard line. Clock will stop for a moment. 3 seconds left. Evergreens take their final timeout, and the Evergreens got 10 yards closer for this field goal. They were marking Xavier Edwards about a half yard short of the first down. A 37-yard try from the far hash to close out the half from Carson Kempf. What little wind there is will help this kick along. Kemp's got the range from there. He's going to get this to the goalposts. Question is Eau Claire Memorial going to take one of their timeouts, try and ice the kicker here? "37-yard try, in range for Kempf, and they will ice him. They'll take a timeout. The kick will not count, but it had the range and would have been good anyway. It's a timeout to ice the kicker. Why don't we stay here? I will tell you that football is brought to you by Design Theory 19, the industry leaders for both residential and commercial design. Bringing fresh, unique ideas to remodeling projects and to new construction. It's their passion. Learn more online. Design Theory 19's website is designtheory19.com. Field goal try as the Evergreens try and widen this lead even more. Snap is good. Kick is a line drive. No good. Wide left. The half comes to the end with the Evergreens leading 23-7. Old Abes will get the ball to start the third quarter. Their last couple of possessions, they've done nothing on offense. The Everest defense has been asserting itself. Halftime is brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston, providing complete chiropractic care for the greater Wausau community. Keep your body running the way it was intended. Feel better, live better. Innovative Health. This is Week 9 high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
I was thinking about that. If you're playing around with all the formations, once you move those guys to the back.
It's been only 4 days since a heartbreaking overtime loss at Roncowie that left them exhausted both mentally and physically. But for the Zephyrs, there is no time to hang their heads. This week, things don't get any easier. The Brilliant Lions sit atop the conference with a record of 5-2, and they are coming to town this Friday in what will be the Zephyrs' final home game of the regular season. Not only are Coach Detterman and the guys looking to defend Zephyr Fields and finish the season undefeated at home, there's more at stake. The Zephyrs, with one more win, have a chance to make the playoffs for the first time since 2002. With everything that's on the line, the intensity at practice must remain high. And in order to get the most out of their players, the coaches have decided to shorten practice to 100 minutes, on the condition that the players give 100% effort. But the coaches aren't liking what they're seeing on this Tackle Tuesday.
Hey, you don't fully understand what we're trying to do here. We shortened practice to get max effort, and then you're walking. You're not clapping, you're not talking. Not doing our drills at 100%, that's all we ask. We're not running a high pace. Just trying to get the best, and we're not getting the best, we're getting slow motion. So you're gonna follow the ball. When I point back, you backpedal. When I point forward, you run forward. When you point back, you drop and backpedal. Make sense?
As Coach Peterson tells them, they will go until he gets tired, at which point Coach Detterman gives the conductors a chance to wake everybody up.
Circle up, conductors, you got 1 minute to finish this practice. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, hustle. Come on, hustle, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Hey, we need vocal leaders in there, right? You know it. We're a little gassed, we're a little sick. Some of you young guys need to step up. You need to find your voice. We're not going to be here much longer, all right? You guys got to find it, all right? I get you tired. It's week 8 of the season, boys. We're all a little tired. A lot of us are sick, a lot of us are injured. We got to push through, though. Anyone can talk. I don't care if it's Chuck on the sideline, Camden, Jacob, Kale, anyone. Heck, Oren can talk if he wants. The one time I'll give him permission. We just need somebody to encourage. Hey, and if you're not talking, clap, boys. It's just your hands.
It's the easiest thing in the world. You just got to clap, guys. Let's go.
We got working drills. If you're tired, find your 100% currently. May not be your game 100%, but work at your practice 100%. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Come on. Let's go. Hey, work on me. Work on 3. 1, 2, 3, work.
There has never been a more important time for the team to stick together than now. And Mason Wagner, who had 2 interceptions against Roncalli, says that while a good individual performance is nice, it's team results that matter.
Individually, I was happy with my performance, but that doesn't really matter in the end of the day. It's more of a team thing. And looking at film and everything, we had an assignment to pick out our 3 goods, 3 bads, and really just breaking it down that far, you can tell, we had it in us, but I think we just got a little, got ran through. It was a long game, overtime, and it just came down to the wire, and we didn't have it in us. And this week, we're going to walk through everything. They're going to run the ball. We know what they're going to do, and we're going to work hard. We need at least one more win to solidify a playoff spot, and this is the week where we just have to hit the field and work our hardest.
This is a very mental team, right? They're not going to make mistakes. If you watch all their games and you get your time in there, they're winning by huge amounts is because the other team made mental cues early in the game and they ran away with it. All their games that they run away, if you look at it, they're up 21-0 because there was 2 miscues by every team that they played. Does that make sense? Watch the film. I've highlighted it. There's some keys in there. We talked about 55 leading the way on the defense. There's some highlights in there. It's already broken down. Coach Jetterman and I have already put in 16 hours in there to break everything down. We can tell you the gap it goes to, the player that touches it, if they jet motion, how fast they jet the play, all of it. There's 258 plays in there. We've done it all. 5 games. You have to go there and now do yours. We did our job, right? I did my 1/11th to go in there and put time in there and effort. Now you just have to go in there and just read a report. You're cheating on the test. I've given you the answers. Does that make sense?
Zephyrs on me, Zephyrs on 3.
1, 2, 3, Zephyrs!
The home finale of the regular season has come, and the Zephyrs have a chance to finish the season with a perfect 4-0 record at home. And Brilliant, tough as they are, is coming off of their first conference loss of the season. Can the Zephyrs catch them vulnerable? The team takes the field dressed in pink socks, sleeves, and wristbands for breast cancer awareness. It's October football through and through, both in looks and intensity.
This is a huge game for us, guys. This is it. Right? This is maybe last home game of the year? This is it. We got to dominate the line of scrimmage. Dominate them right away. We're getting the ball first, right? Let's go. No different than last week, right? We got to have a 6, 8, 9 play drive and punch the ball in the end zone. Freaking execute it. Freaking execute it. Execute everything.
We've done it all year long, right? We've done everything together. We've done it together. We've done our 1/11 together. We're going to win this thing together. Is that understood? Yes, sir. How are we going to do it? Together. How are we going to do it? Together. How are we going to do it? Together. Let's go!
And to put the cherry on top of what is already a huge night for the Zephyrs, it's senior night.
Number 5, Mason Wagner. Number 11, Maddox Dwyer. Number 13, Maxwell Osgood. Number 21, Elliot Rickenbacker. Number 24, Riley Kroll. 5, Jackson Van Stratton. Number 33, Caden Milkey. 64, Isaiah Hennessy. Number 75, Preston Krieger. Number 63, Camden College. Time, ladies and gentlemen, our 2025 seniors and their parents.
After the seniors get to share a spotlight with their parents, it's time for the team to lock in for the biggest game of the season. The Zephyrs will start the game with the ball as it's kicked short here and jumped on right away. Good field position to start. On 2nd and 9, it's a handoff to Elliot Reichenbacher. Not a whole lot of room to work with, but he manages to gain a 5. Brings up 3rd and 4. Tarver Trinkner will go to the air, throws over the middle, and is lucky to not be picked off by Weston Schmidt. Zephyrs punted away. On Brilliant's first play of offense, it'll be a handoff to Weston Schmidt, getting that running game going right away on an 8-yard pickup. On second down, they only need 2 yards, but senior running back Heath Cousin is going to get them 16. Zephyrs defense is on their heels. Fresh set of downs for Brilliant. Quarterback Joseph Schmidt going to the air for the first time, finds Hayden Cousin out of the backfield, but he's met by Elliot Reichenbacher for a loss of 3. On second down and 13, they go back to the ground game with Heath Cousin, but the Zephyrs defense plays it well. Max Osgood and George Voss, the first ones there to limit him to just 3. Then on 3rd and 10, they go back to the running game again, but Max Vossers is there to plug the hole. It's going to bring up a 4th and 8. Going forward on 4th down, Schmidt bobbles the snap, but he's able to get it away to Jackson Lizo, and on the catch and run, he's going to gain 26 yards to set up a 1st and goal for Brilliant. On 1st down, it's a handoff right up the middle to Weston Schmidt, who fumbles it, but the Zephyrs can't jump on it. Brilliant gets lucky. 2 plays later, Schmidt gets it again right up the middle, no fumbles this time, and Brilliant strikes first. Extra point is no good. They're up 6-0 in the first quarter after a drive that took nearly 6 minutes off the clock. Back to work for the Zephyrs. Here's another kick on the ground. Reichenbacher is going to pick this up at the 27 and manage about 5 yards on the return. Here's the 2nd and 7. It's going to be a dump off to Max Vosters, and yards are just still hard to come by. He's going to do all he can, but it's only going to be 4 yards, bring up 3rd and 3. Then Tarver Trinkner takes it himself, but runs into a wall. It's going to bring up a 4th and 1. Then on 4th down, going for it, it's going to be a direct snap to Max Vosters, and that's going to be hard to stop every time. 1st down, Zephyrs. A few plays later on a 3rd and 2, Elliot Reichenbacher trying to get going, and it looks like he's got the 1st down on this play. On 1st and 10, it's going to be a handoff to Luke Fairweather, but hustling to the sideline to make the tackle, it's Heath Cousin. It's going to be a gain of 5 for Fairweather. On 2nd down, Tarver Trinkner with the QB keeper. He's going to fight his way to a 1st down and a couple extra on the final play of the first quarter. A few plays into the second quarter on a 3rd and 5, Trinkner keeps it again, but this time he's swallowed up for no gain, brings up a 4th and 5. Going for it on 4th, they keep it in Trinkner's hands again, but no dice. Zephyrs turn it over on downs. On the very next play, it's Brilliant's first play of the second quarter, and they're going to hand it off to Heath Cousin, who's going to dust everybody on the Zephyrs defense and take this all the way to the house on a 76-yard rushing touchdown. The Zephyrs knew this Lions running game would be a problem, but it's turning out to be a pretty big one. They would fail the 2-point conversion attempt, and Brilliant leads it 12-0 in the second quarter. So Zephyrs trying to answer back on a 2nd and 12, and Tarver Trinkner launches a perfect deep ball to Luke Fairweather. Zephyrs showing off their speedster on this one, and he picks up a gain of 43 yards. They try to let Fairweather burn the same defensive back on the next play, but Trinkner overthrows him by a little bit. 2 plays later on a 3rd and long, Trinkner trying to go to the air, but he's swallowed up by Diego Nolasco, who gets the sack, brings up a 4th and 15. Going for it on 4th down again. Trinkner going to the air again, and he wants Dominic Osgood in the end zone. A lot of contact, but it's incomplete, and it's another turnover on downs for the Zephyrs. A few plays into the next drive for Brilliant, and it's going to be another handoff to Heath Cousin, really showing what he can do in this game, and he's got another 7 yards. The Lions have not thrown the ball much yet tonight, but they do on this 1st and 10, as Shimmick is going to get the ball to Heath Cousin again, and he's got another 1st down. Going to the air again on the next play, Shimmick rolling to his left is going to hit his tight end, Kelvin Gilbertson, who's got another 8 yards. On 2nd and 2, they're going to go to Weston Schmidt right up the middle, who plows ahead for a 1st down, but is tripped up before he can make anything else out of it. Next play, it's another carry for Schmidt. This time he's going to carry Max Osgood with him on his way to a 13-yard gain. Then on 1st and goal from the 2, Heath Cousin's going to finish the job. He's got his 2nd touchdown of the game. 2-point conversion's no good again, so Brilliant leads it 18-0. The ensuing kickoff is going to roll right to Luke Fairweather, trying to make something out of it, and he makes 2 Brilliant defenders tackle each other. He's pushed out of bounds right past the 25. About a minute and a half left in the second quarter as Tarver Trinkner tries to hit Caleb Vogel over the middle on 1st and 10, and a lot of contact. The Zephyrs sideline and crowd is not happy at all. On the next play, Trinkner going back to the air. This time finds Luke Fairweather, who's going to go all the way back across the field and get a 1st down before he is level. 2 plays later, 2nd and 10, and Trinkner is rolling out of the pocket. Almost looks in Fairweather's direction again, but runs out of time and is caught from behind for the sack. 3rd and 11, 15 seconds left in the half. Trinkner to the air again, evades pressure, but there's nobody open downfield, and Trinkner just has to step out of bounds. About 9 seconds left in the first half as Max Vosters comes out, punted away for the Zephyrs, and they are just going to let this one drop and roll to let time expire on the first half, which it does, and they will go into halftime trailing 18-0 against a team that they knew would be very tough. But regardless of the opponent, Coach Peterson does not think the team is playing together.
You've never given up on this team. What did I ask when we started? How are we going to win this? Together. How are we going to win it? Together. And now you're out there playing individual. You're 1v1s. We don't play 1v1. We do our 1-11. We do it together. Physically together. Is that understood? Yes, Coach. When we come out there, we're going to physically be better. We're going to be stronger because we are. We're going to do our job. And we're going to get the ball back to the offense, who's going to assault them. And we're going to score. Is that understood? Yes, Coach. And how are we going to do it? Together. How? Together. Now let's do it together.
We have our culture.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. It's halftime. Evergreens lead 23-7. A halftime adjustment brought to you by Innovative Health in Weston. Eau Claire Memorial's got to get their offense back on track. Their last 3 possessions have been ugly. Possessions 1 and 2 found them behind the chains on 3rd and 4th down both times. And then they were unable to run out the clock late in the first half and almost gave up more points. An Everest 37-yard field goal attempt was wide. Eau Claire will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Evergreens took the lead on their first possession, scored with 7:14 left in the first quarter, a 1-yard run by Ty Rohde. Carson Kemp got a direct snap for a 2-point conversion, 8-0 Everest. On their second possession of the ball game, Eau Claire Memorial was heard from. Quarterback Marcus Holmberg ran it in from 3 yards out. Tried a regular point after touchdown, 8-7 at the end of the first quarter. Evergreens outscored the Old Abes 15-0 in the 3rd quarter. 23-yard touchdown pass post pattern to Xavier Edwards. Nice one. Climbed the ladder. Ty Rohde had the 2-point conversion run, 16-7. Then Tristan Gast had an 18-yard run for the Evergreens. Evergreens took the regular PAT to make it 23-7 now. Teams are back out onto the field, and the second half will be underway shortly. We're brought to you by France Propane, your locally owned complete service propane company serving all of central Wisconsin for 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. That's France Propane, local, quality, family. We'll get the second half underway when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
It was announced during halftime as the DC Everest Marching Band was wrapping up their performance that this was the final halftime field show for band director Joe Finnegan. One of the good guys. He's been a great friend to your friendly announcer over the years. Kind of sad to hear that. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Infinity Exteriors guarantees quality you can trust. Carson Kempf to kick off. Second half underway. Line drive kick. Bounces. Mishandled for a moment at the 10-yard line. Good special teams for the Evergreens. Jake Locken stopped short of the 20-yard line. Again, the Everest coverage team got kind of a head start because it took the return man a moment to pick that up off the turf. Everest defense has adjusted well to the no-huddle style of Eau Claire Memorial. Evergreens can't substitute, got to make all of that on the fly. On first down, snaps a little bit low, going to throw out, almost intercepted. Asa Martin tried to jump that pattern, couldn't quite get there. 2nd and 10. Memorial looked good on their touchdown drive. Just haven't been able to put anything together yet. Good for one drive today and then off track since then. Snap is low. This was mishandled. I think the quarterback wanted to hand off and wound up having to keep it himself. Holmberg thought his running back was going to pick that up from him on the other side. -4. So this is not the start that the old Abes had in mind. Third and 14. Got to throw. Protection is good. Throws over the middle to double coverage. Too long. That was going to be a tough one to drop in the bucket. Looking for Ben Strayer, and this looks like a 3-and-out for the old Abes. Boy, I mean, you have all of halftime to talk about what you want to do with this first possession. Couple of incomplete passes and a botched handoff. And they're late getting a man on the field, too, for this punt. Evergreens are going to get good field position for their first possession of the second half. Here's the snap. That was almost blocked. Bounces at the 40. Silas Weber has it for the Evergreens. Weber's got a seam. He may bring this back all the way. 20, cuts back to the 10, to the 5, still on his feet. He's not in, but it will be the shortest of fields. Going to mark the ball inside the 5. Fancy running for Silas Weber, by far the Evergreens' best kick or punt return of the year. Evergreens will start 1st and goal, and they'll be inside the 5-yard line. I mean, if the Evergreens can get a touchdown here, they may be on track to rest many of their starters for the second half. Rohde's first play from center starts at the 4-yard line. Motioning a man across, second running back through, misdirection works. Tristan Gast has a 4-yard touchdown run. Good start for the Evergreens, horrible start for the old Abes. Gast has his second touchdown tote of the evening. Carson Kemp will try a traditional point after touchdown. Snaps a little bit inside. Kick is high, tumbling, no good. Yeah, that snap was to the holders inside. I think that messed up the timing. 29-7, Everest. Old Abes try again when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
The Evergreens have put up 21 unanswered points. This was an 8-7 game at the end of the first quarter, and the Evergreens have dominated since then. We're brought to you by Brickner's of Wausau, proudly serving Wausau and the surrounding communities. Brickner's of Wausau since 1945. Carson Kempf to kick off. Line drive, bounces up high. Taken at the 30 and did not get back to the 35-yard line.
Ball returned by Wes Virgutz.
Wes Virgutz, a sophomore, handled the return and moved the ball forward only 3 yards once it was in his arms. Assuming there's no miraculous comeback, the Evergreens will share the conference title with no one. The Evergreens win it outright with a victory today. Guaranteed themselves no worse than a tie with last week's win on the road at Stevens Point. Protection's good, throw over the middle, intercepted. Silas Weber. Horrible start to the second half for the Old Abes. It's the first turnover of the night. The 50-50 winner being announced to this crowd today. It's another big jackpot. You'll want the school resource officer to walk you to your car if you're the winner today.
Come to the stairs by the press box. Evergreens at 40.
So the Old Abes go 3 and out and then throw an interception on their next possession. Evergreens looking for more. Cutting back and picking his way through, Jediah McCreary. He's had a great game today. Gain of 6. Old Abes reacted like maybe that ball came out. White hat indicated runner was already down by contact. Usually the last home game of the year is senior night. That was not. The Evergreens had senior night earlier in the year. Fake the pitch to Xavier Edwards. Throw to one-on-one coverage. Just a little long for Mason Hine. We're going to have a roughing the quarterback penalty here. Ty Rohde absorbed a hit, and it is judged to be late. Rohde popped right back up. Flag is down. We're going to step off 15 yards against the Old Abes. This is another indication that if the Evergreens score points here, starters may be coming out. Evergreens are going to have a playoff game next week. And if the Evergreens are in control of this thing, why would you want more injuries? Ball will be moved down to the 19-yard line. Great Lakes Cheese says, are you looking for a workplace that invests in you? Join the Wausau team at Great Lakes Cheese, a place where people matter, careers are built to last. Competitive pay and benefits, and a workplace culture that feels like home. There's never been a better time to apply at GreatLakesCheese.com. McCreary again, dragged down from behind, but he's got 5 more yards. He's filling up the stat sheet tonight.
Second and 5.
Yeah, the Evergreens have 3 skill position players who are just sophomores. Quarterback Ty Rohde, running back kind of Swiss Army knife Blake Bankston, and now Jediah McCreary. McCreary's going to carry again, bust to the secondary, bust into the end zone. First varsity touchdown. And the Evergreens are in complete control of this thing. 2 early touchdowns in the second half, 35-7, with a point after try to come. Carson Kempf to try the point after. Evergreens are late getting personnel on. Last point after touchdown was no good. This one's kind of a low snap. But no problem this time. It's good. New score, 36-7. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
I'm Chris Conley. Now 28 points unanswered for the Evergreens since this was an 8-7 game back in the first quarter. A cushy 29-point lead right now. Kempf to kick off. Got some air under this. From the 10. To the near side. Big hit. Ben Strayer pops up. Not hurt. It's good. Don't want any injuries from here till all zeros tonight. Peterson Kramer Funeral Home is committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. Starting quarterback Marcus Holmberg is not out here. Aaron Gundlach is going to take the snap. Keeps it himself. 2 yards. Again, the starter, junior Marcus Holmberg, on the bench. Gundlach from the pistol. Got a throw to the near side. Sliding but caught right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Ben Strayer makes the reception, but does not move the ball forward. So Holmberg comes out. He threw an interception on his last throw, which ended the last possession. Memorial's in danger of going 3 and out again. Slinging ball downfield. It's caught. That's a nice catch. Ben Strayer. Best play from scrimmage in forever for Eau Claire. Sure does flip the field down to the 30-yard line on the other end. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's dragged down from behind. Gundlach loses a yard. Second and 11. Gundlach is a senior. Marcus Holmberg, who started this game, a junior. Throwing behind his receiver, incomplete. Oliver Vleck couldn't handle that. Throw came in hot and was behind him. Memorial right back up to the line of scrimmage. No huddle on third down. Quarterback spins forward and is sacked. It's a big loss. Loss of 11 or 12. Logan Lesmiller is first to the quarterback. 4th down, and they're stuck behind the chains again. Dropping back into punt formation. Well, one big play downfield, and the Old Abes unable to move the ball beyond that. That kick was almost blocked. Evergreens will get away from it. It will bounce towards the end zone and into the end zone, a touchback. Evergreens will start from their 20-yard line. Only halfway through the third quarter, Evergreens have scored on both of their possessions. Football Today is brought to you by Rotographic Printing. When it comes to printing materials, sales, and marketing tools, company supplies, Wausau turns to Rotographic Printing. Find what you need to help your business stand out. Rotographic Printing on 80th Avenue in Wausau. And we're sponsored tonight by Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Go to mutualofwausau.com and you'll find an agent near you. No, in 1875 there was no mutualofwausau.com. Ty Rohde is still in there. Handoff, and between the tackles, Evergreens are positive on first down, a gain of 8. I believe that was Blake Bankston. Yes, it was. The big 22 of Blake. Andrew Bankston. Again, I liked Andrew's older brother, Blake, so much. Sometimes I get the two brothers confused. One is a graduate of DC Everest from the class of 2025, from last year's football team. Fake to Andrew, looking for Xavier Edwards, badly underthrown. It's Ty Rohde's worst throw of the night. Again, it comes at a time and situation in the game where it doesn't matter much. Just feels like, against the Eau Claire defense, that the Evergreens could put the ball in the hand of one of their running backs and pick up the first down at will. Andrew Bankston is in the backfield. Moves to Rohde's left. He'll get the handoff between the tackles, first down. Picks his way through out to the 39, maybe the 40-yard line.
Hey, Vinny! That's another Everest!
Everest fans are having fun, too, with a blowout win. It is not a huge crowd like we had here for homecoming. Again, there was a threat of rain. Evergreens figured to be big favorites in this game. And senior night was observed earlier in the season. Rohde keeps it himself. The misdirection did not fool the Old Abes defense. Rohde -2. Tristan Gast comes in. So the Everest sophomore quarterback's going to get a taste of playoff football next week. Some people think the Evergreens may be sent over to Kimberly in the Fox Valley next week. We'll see. The computer will spit something out tomorrow morning. Slant in, a lot of contact, no flag. A little bit behind Mason Hines, so it's incomplete, 3rd and 12. If Kimberly is next week's opponent, boy, the Papermakers have a lot of experience hosting playoff games. Wherever the Evergreens are sent, next week's game will be right here on Zaleski Sports. Play action, roll out, Throwing off his back foot. It's caught right at the sticks, or is it trapped? Trapped. Evergreens are going to send the punt unit on. Ty Rohde is the sometimes Everest punter, but Caden English will be asked to kick it away. English, a senior. This is a good kick. Tumbling end over end, takes a bounce. Bobbled, covered up at the 20-yard line. It's a 41-yard kick, not too shabby. Football tonight's brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Go online to ridgetopexteriors.com. On first down, Marcus Holmberg is back in at quarterback. The handoff goes nowhere. Nick Ludwikowski, no gain. Quick snap on second down. Handoff again. This one stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Everest defense has played well tonight. Ludwikowski, -3. Third down. Need to get all the way out to the 31-yard line from deep in their own end. Evergreens send late pressure. Quarterback running, drags across the formation. That's caught, but short of the first down. Dunlop makes the catch, but 3, maybe 4 yards short. It's fourth down. Why not go for it? Under 3 minutes to go. The Evergreens jump offside again. If this is on Everest, it's enough for a first down. It is. Boy, the Evergreens sure would like to clean that up for the playoffs. That is twice tonight on fourth down plays that they've given up a first down by jumping into the neutral zone. Got to make your opponent snap the ball there. Again, these mistakes are not magnified in a blowout game. But in a playoff situation against a tougher opponent, boy, those penalties kill you. Play action, complete out to the flat. Short gain there. Gunlock, who had been QBing, makes the catch and has 3 yards. Jake Ruther on the stop. Everest defense again not set. Quarterback keeps it, tries for the edge, short of the first down. Holmberg's got another 4 yards. Going to be 3rd and 2. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ready to go again. Quarterback keeps it himself, strung out, went backwards. Not anywhere near the line to make. Old Abes players slow to get up. Hate to see this in a non-competitive game. I think that is the quarterback, Holmberg. Thrown back for a loss, now can't get back to his feet. While we have an injury on the far sideline, why don't we take away for this break? Fourth down is coming up, 4th and 6. 1:38 to play in the third quarter. Evergreens lead Eau Claire Memorial 36-7. Back in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
While we were in our commercial break, quarterback Marcus Holmberg was able to get to his feet, had a short walk to the sidelines. Aaron Gundlach, who was the quarterback for one series earlier in the half, is back out. Old Abes are going to punt here. Evergreens have come close to blocking a couple of kicks tonight. That one's almost blocked too. Tumbling end over end kick. Silas Weber from the 30 had a big return the last time. Dances up to the 40 and out to the 44-yard line. A 14-yard return. On a 39-yard punt. If the Evergreens score a touchdown on this possession, they will put the game into running time. Ty Rohde is still at the controls. Evergreens keep their starting quarterback on the field. First and 10 Everest. Handoff. New running back in, Robert Clay. Forward for just a yard. Clock continues to run. Rohde takes his time, goes over to the sidelines. Xavier Edwards is late being subbed out of the game. Assuming the Evergreens keep this on the ground, this will be the last play of the third quarter. It is on the ground. Contact at the line of scrimmage and a gain of 2. Clay carries again. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. We will change sides. The Evergreens with a big lead, 36-7, looking to close out the regular season. As undisputed conference champions, Evergreens will not share with anyone with a victory tonight. Back for the fourth quarter in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter about to begin. The Evergreens have a 3rd and 6 out near midfield. Rohde's going to throw. Late protection. It's a screen. Bangston. Evergreens at the right call there. Bangston finds the seam. Down the sidelines he goes. Inside the 20. Towards the end zone. Bangston. Catch and run. 53 yards. The screen was the perfect call in that situation. Ty Rohde's got a second touchdown pass today, although Bangston did much of the legwork. Andrew Bangston is in the end zone. Carson Kempf to try the point after touchdown. Good. 43-7. Running time when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Evergreens are going to have a much tougher opponent next week. We just don't know who yet. Wake up and fire up your tablet or computer. Keep the Zaleski Sports channel bookmarked. You'll get all the Level 1 football information. Breakfast and pigskin tomorrow on Zaleski Sports. The clock will stop only on timeouts or scoring plays. So this fourth quarter will figure to go pretty quickly. Out to the 31-yard line, Old Abes will start from there. I would think that starting quarterback Marcus Holmberg's day is done. He's been battered around in the second half. Yes, Aaron Gundlach is out for his third series, all in the second half, as quarterback. Late pressure, flings towards the sideline, almost intercepted. Vander Truax looked like he got in front of that pattern. Couldn't hold it. Suddenly the Old Abes are in less of a rush. Evergreens with a late substitution. Truax, who almost had the interception, comes off. Got to throw again over the middle. Oh, that's complete, out on the far sideline. Ben Strayer has it. 3rd and 2. Handoff, trying to get the edge. Spun down and does not. Evergreens had great lateral defensive pursuit. Dylan Witucky did not make the tackle, but forced that play to the outside. It's 4th and 3. Evergreens, for a third time tonight, have jumped into the neutral zone on a 4th down play. It'll be a first down for the Old Abes. Evergreen's defense has been good tonight. But you know what? Even though this is a blowout game, there's a lot of tape to look at. The Evergreens have some things to clean up between the end of the regular season and the start of the postseason. A first down gifted to the Old Abes. This is a handoff at the line of scrimmage, or maybe not quite. Maybe a loss of a yard. Got a timeout. The clock will stop here for an injured player. This is one of the Eau Claire Old Abes linemen, unable to get up. 8:30 left in this one. The clock will resume running once the injured player is up and off. Why don't we step aside for a quick timeout? We're in an injury stoppage on Zaleski Sports.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
The injured Old Abe lineman just getting up to his feet. Jake Graham, he's a senior. Nice to see that he's coming off the field under his own power. Once he gets to the sideline, the clock will continue to run with 8.5 left in tonight's game. Again, we are thinking that the Evergreens will be on the road next week. That after this game, we will say goodbye to Stephen Hagen Field and Steam Stadium for this football season. Backside pursuit, slinging towards the near side. It's short, incomplete. I can see why Gundlach is not the starting quarterback. First of all, he's a reliable receiver. He plays wideout when he's not the quarterback. But the way he delivers those balls, he's a slinger. He's kind of a sidearm thrower. Someone else is warming up as quarterback on the Old Abe sidelines. So if they do get the ball back, perhaps we'll see one of their underclassmen who may compete for quarterback duties next year. We'll see. Throwing out to the far side, it's complete, and there's a block, and there's a first down for the Old Abes. Across midfield and down to the 44-yard line. Ben Strayer is the receiver. New set of downs and 7 minutes to go in this one. Old Abes don't have any points since the middle point of the first quarter. Winding up, throwing, got an open receiver who dropped it. Yeah, that kind of night. Breakdown in the defensive secondary there. That receiver was all alone. Ben Strayer was open. So Strayer caught the last one. Didn't have anyone around him and didn't catch that one. 2nd and 10. This play is being signaled in from the sidelines. The Old Abes have not been in the huddle on the field for the entire game. Backside pursuit. Pass is caught. Evergreen saw an obvious hold that wasn't called back there. Oliver Velick makes the catch. Ball moves right down to the 20-yard line. I don't know, even though this game is in running time, if I'm the Everest defense, I don't want to give up points down the stretch. Throw underneath, need a one-on-one play there, and they get it. Strayer makes the catch, punishing for no gain. Under 5 minutes to play in the game now. Unclear if the Evergreens will even get the ball back. A handoff. Clang in the backfield. Evergreens win at the line of scrimmage. Jace Larson, Jr., swarmed under. Back for 4. Here's 3rd and 14. Eau Claire Memorial is going to finish the regular season with 1 win and 8 losses. Throwing here, quarterback's going to take it, run. It'll be 4th down, but it'll be 4th and manageable. 4th and 3 is coming up after the gain to the 14-yard line. So this is the play that may tell the tale as to whether the Evergreens give up more points or not. Eau Claire Memorial is taking a timeout to get the play that they want here on 4th down. 3:35 left in this game. Will we be on the field after the game? Yes, we will. Evergreens have some other sports teams that have home games coming up in the playoffs. Next week, boys soccer's got a home game against Appleton West. Everest girls volleyball team, we had them on last night. They swept Wausau East in straight sets. They've done enough to get an opening round home game too. Timeout's over. Old Abe's offense and Everest defense coming back onto the field. Ball sits at the 14-yard line. Need to get the ball down to the 10 to keep possession on this play. And no, the Old Abes call the timeout and are opting for a field goal. These are meaningless points. You're giving your place kicker a chance to try. The kick's from 30 yards out. Here's the snap. It's blocked. So the Evergreens continue not to give up any points. It was a line drive kick. Didn't have any elevation under it. So we stay at 43-7. I think that was kind of a weird choice to me. I mean, what difference does it make if you go home 43-7 or 43-10? I mean, maybe you just want to give your kicker a chance. But again, that still doesn't make a lot of sense to me either. Ty Rohde will stay out here. The Evergreens, I believe, are just going to run out this clock. Handoff. Robert Clay's 3rd carry gets 3 yards. Evergreens subbing in some new offensive linemen. Sophomore Marquis White has come in. White's a sophomore. Under 2 minutes left in this game now. Clay carries again, has 3 more yards. 3rd and 3 coming up. Evergreens may decide to just take a knee. If they can bring the clock to under 40 seconds here, we're at 105, 104, 103. They can bring the clock to under 40 seconds, they would not have to run another play. Clay again, met in the backfield. He is short of the yard to gain. 4th and 4. Officially no gain on the carry. I don't think the Evergreens have to run another play in this spot. Ty Rohde is over on the sidelines and is coming back. There's only a 1 or 2 second difference between the play clock and the game clock. This is 4th down. The Evergreens could just snap it and run around, and that'd be the end of this ball game. Clay again, and he pushes forward for the 1st down on the final play of the game. Got 6 yards out to the 46-yard line, and it zeroes on the clock. Final score, DC Everest 43, Eau Claire Memorial 7. It was 8-7 at the end of the first quarter, and all Evergreens after that. DC Everest convincingly to win the conference title outright. Everest finishes the season at 6-3 on the year and 6-1 in league play. For the old Abes, kind of a quiet bus ride back. They finished the year with 1 win and 8 losses. Playoff pairings to come out tomorrow. We'll have it all for you on Zaleski Sports. The Evergreens have a date somewhere against someone coming up on Friday. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. I'm Chris Conley. Thank you for joining us for our play-by-play coverage on Zaleski Sports. The Merrill Steel postgame show to follow shortly.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service. Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
And working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all four of us.
Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Side of me, please. Troy. It's the Merrill Steel postgame show. The Evergreens close out the regular season with a 43-7 win over the old Abes. Coach, no season ever goes according to script. This team has had to overcome a lot of personnel changes, a lot of injuries over the course of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the team that we started the year with isn't the same team that we got right now, but you know, we've
we've challenged them to keep improving, keep replacing themselves or the next guy in line, and I think they've done a heck of a job with that.
Coach, this is a compliment to you, but after the first win, and this team opened the season with 2 losses, you told the team in Wisconsin Rapids, you're finally in the win column, said the road to the championship goes through us. And instilling that level of confidence in the team, players responded to that message.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's a thing that we've been talking about for a while, that there hadn't been a repeat conference champ, because it's tough, right? You have the target on your back, and every team knows that this is who holds the championship. And so to be able to come out week after week and still hold on to that, I think is a great job by these guys.
Coach, congratulations. Enjoy the victory tonight.
Thank you.
Spend a moment with Silas Weber. You play in the Everest defensive secondary. You're in one-on-one coverage a lot. Tell me about the challenge of that.
I mean, it's definitely difficult. You know, everyone sees when you get beat for a deep ball, but people don't see when you play really good coverage. So it's a mental game. You got to be able to just bounce right back from, you know, difficult plays and stuff, and trust your teammates to be there when it matters too.
You had a nice punt return tonight too. Tell us about that.
Oh yeah, that's been awesome. Just being able to get back there. I trusted my blocks, cut it back, and I was really hoping I got to like the 5-yard line. Almost scored it. But yeah, awesome. I'm blessed to be able to do that. It's just, yeah.
Tell me about some of the adversity that the team has overcome. I mean, we've had a lot of guys playing, and a lot of guys handle the ball that you wouldn't have expected to be the skill position players from the year, and yet the team has come through with its share of wins.
Yeah, I mean, the injuries have been tough, you know, quarterback, running back, those different positions, but we have a lot of young guys, and they've stepped up. Our leadership group has really stepped up to make sure everyone knows that they have an important role on the team, and if you're not playing, you're on the sideline because you're the next man up. Someone gets hurt, and then you got to be ready.
Playoffs are coming next Friday. You guys are probably going on the road. Tell me about the foundation of this team from having such a deep and successful run last year.
Just we know that it doesn't matter where we play. We still have the same ideals. We're going to, run to the ball. We're going to be physical. We're going to have fun, bring energy. So we're used to it from last year, a lot of our guys. So, it's a challenge that we accept. We want to be able to go into other teams, their homes and wreck the fun for them.
I don't think anyone's going to be excited about drawing the Evergreens next Friday. Final score tonight is 43-7. DC Everest dominates after the first quarter to beat the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes. Evergreens finished the regular season 6-3. That's going to wrap up our post-game coverage from Merrill Steel. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us tonight on Zaleski Sports. Good night, everybody. Silas, give us an in the house, please.
My name is Silas Weber, and I'm in the house.
Thanks a lot for coming over. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Coach.